Hi, this is Jay at SportOptics.com, and today I want to show you how to set up the return to zero system on your Vortex Viper PST. And just explain to you a little bit about why you would want to do it, and also how to return your scope to zero if you decide you don't want to set up the system. Let's take a look. Today I want to talk a little bit about the Vortex Viper PST return to zero system. You can use the PST without setting up the zero system, but what it does for you is it gives you a reference point to your zero. So if you're clicking around and you're on your fourth rotation, you can always dial back down until you find where that zero stop is. It gives you a good reference point, makes it a lot easier to get back to your original zero. It's especially handy in low light situations if you can't see your turret and you want to get back to zero, or if you just want to keep your eye on the scope and dial around that way. To set up this system, what you first want to do is take your scope to the range and zero it. As I said, you can use it or not. It'll work fine without it, but it's handy to have. What you want to do to start setting it up is loosen the 3 Allen screws on the turret cap with your factory supplied Allen wrench, of course. And then lift straight up, exposing the inner part of the turret. Now, just for reference, if you don't want to use the return to zero system, you simply set your turret back to zero and then tighten these back down. That establishes your visible zero. But if you want to set up the return to zero system, you simply lift this up, and as you can see, there is an area in between the bottom and the top of the turret here. What you're going to want to do there is take your factory supplied shims, which you can see here, and then put them in this gap. So I typically put some facing forward to the front of the scope and then a few facing back, like so. And you just fit as many as you can in there and really try to fill in that gap. Okay, so that's about as many as I can fit in there. As you can see, I've filled in that gap in between the bottom and top of the turret. What you then want to do once that's done is replace your turret cap and tighten these Allen screws down. No need to over torque these as well, just get them wrist tight, just in case you need to change your zero or you change your scope to a different rifle. And there you have it. You're set up with your return to zero system. I hope you enjoyed watching our video and it helped you set up the return to zero system on your Vortex Viper PST. If you have any questions, give us a call at 1-800-720-9625 or visit us on the web at www.sportoptics.com.